What's going on, Red and Black Nation? Welcome back to the only channel on YouTube that talks about Flamengo in English. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. Share this with someone who loves Flamengo, speaks English, or someone who speaks Portuguese and want to learn some English while I talk about the best team in the world, Flamengo. Let's talk about it. Corinthians and Flamengo, yesterday's game. Flamengo lost 2-0, and we lost the Super Cup to Corinthians. It's the second time that we lose to Corinthians in the Super Cup. I believe the first time was like 1991, and then they took a long break of the Super Cup. And then we haven't had one since like 2018 or something like that, whatever. But I've got a lot of flack today about Corinthians winning the Super Cup, but it's all right. We're still bigger and better than Corinthians anyways, and we'll see what happens by the end of the year. And then the other thing I want to talk about is how Lucas Paquetá had a press conference today with José Boto and pretty much all the higher ups of Flamengo. And they spoke about how Paquetá didn't get paid his salary for West Ham in January, and Paquetá paid for his own flight to come back to Rio, and also Paquetá paid 750,000 euros out of his own pocket to be able to come to Flamengo. And he said that he almost went to Chelsea as well, but Flamengo was his number one top priority. So he really, really wanted to be back in Brazil, play for Flamengo. It just sucks that yesterday he missed that goal. It would have been like icing on the cake or cherry on top if he scored that goal. Even if we lost in penalties, it would have just helped him out because there was a lot of people just talking a bunch of trash about him. But we all know he's not a trash player. He's a great player, and he is going to do a lot of good things for Flamengo. And then the last thing I want to talk about is Casacal and Flamengo decided that Casacal is going to get a fine for the red card that he got for yesterday's game. So they're going to fine him for the red card. And also there was a offer for 20 million euros for him, but Flamengo said no. They're only going to entertain the offer if it's 30 million or more. Then they'll see if they want to sell him. But as of right now, they're not selling Casacal for 20 million. They said 30 or more, then we'll talk. But that's all I have for you guys today. Flamengo plays on Wednesday against Internacional for the Brazilian League. And tomorrow they're just going to train just like today. And hopefully we come back strong on Wednesday. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Share this with someone who loves Flamengo, speaks English, or someone who speaks Portuguese and wants to learn some English while I talk about the best team in the world, Flamengo.